Which of following represent S.H.M? This is displacement time A, zero, 3, 6, 9, 12 time second displacement. These are three plots. Which of following will represent S.H.M? A. This plot does not represent S.H.M because neither periodic nor oscillatory, कोई साइकिल सर्कल कुछ नहीं, तो neither periodic nor B not represent S.H.M as it is periodic. 3 second, this one 3 second, this one 3 second, this one 3 second, but not oscillatory. Both conditions should be satisfied, periodic plus oscillatory. So it is periodic but not oscillatory. C. It represents S.H.M as periodic and oscillatory. This full cycle 4 seconds, this full cycle 4 seconds, it is oscillatory. Half cycle 2 seconds, half negative half 2 seconds, it repeats. So both, so it will represent S.H.M. sin omega t plus cos omega t is this equation is of S.H.M if yes, then what is amplitude and phase of displacement? This is a question. Why sin omega t? Omega 2 pi by t sin है तो may represent S.H.M because it seems periodic plus oscillatory seems to be multiplied by root 2. Divide by root 2. Multiply by root 2. Divide by root 2. Root 2 is common. Sin omega t cos 45 cos omega t ये 1 by root 2 sin 45 root 2 sin omega t plus 45 root 2 sin omega t 45 this equation is of S.H.M why? Because y a sin omega t plus phi naught. We know this thing. This is equation of S.H.M, general equation of S.H.M. So first, is this equation represent S.H.M? Yes. It will represent. Find amplitude. Compare first and second. A is amplitude root 2. If here it was meter, it was meter. If here it was centimeter, but as no units, so no units. Phase omega t plus pi by 4. This is phase of displacement. Phase ये प्लस साइन से आगे जो कुछ होगा फेज इनिशियल फेज ये भी निकालना है फाई नॉट तो इट इज व्हाट पाई बाय 4 इट इज ऑलवेज रेडियन y alpha sin omega t beta sin omega t is this equation represent S.H.M. If yes, find amplitude of S.H.M. and initial phase solution. Sin omega t beta sin omega t, let alpha a cos theta beta a sin theta cos. Again question, y alpha sin omega t beta cos omega t beta sin theta putting in first y a sin omega t cos theta plus a sin omega t cos omega t cos omega t beta a sin theta a common sin omega t cos theta cos omega t sin theta और y a sin omega t plus theta. This is equation of S.H.M. कहाँ कौन सी है ये? यहाँ से बनी है. So equation first represent S.H.M. Now y a sin omega t plus phi naught. Phi naught is initial phase. Compare A amplitude phi naught initial phase so this A is A if you compare second and first and phi naught is theta, so how to find them? A squaring and adding second and third. A square cos square theta, A square sin square theta, alpha square plus beta square or a square sin square theta cos square theta alpha square plus beta square. This is 1, or a square is this, or a is alpha square beta square under the root. We have find amplitude. Initial phase phi naught. Phi naught is theta. How to find theta? Look. Dividing. Third. By second. A sin theta, A cos theta, beta by alpha. A goes with A, tan theta, beta by alpha, and theta was initial phase. Why compare this second with first? So theta tan inverse beta by alpha fourth. It is theta, it is A. Is equation y 1 plus omega plus represent S.H.M. Is equation does not represent oscillatory motion, so not S.H.M. log omega t represent S.H.M. Another question means y is log omega t. The motion represent periodic motion but not oscillatory. So does not represent S.H.M. Y sin cube omega t, is this represent S.H.M. Y sin cube omega t, if you solve it, this will be sin cube omega t. This equation represent periodic motion, but not simple harmonic motion. Why? सिंगल इक्वेशन में नहीं बना सकते किसी तरह भी y a sin omega t इस तरह से कोई. So these are few questions whether a particular equation represent S.H.M. or not. Figure A and B. This is figure A, this is figure B. Depict two circular motion, radius of circle. For A, the radius is A. For B, the radius is B shown in figure. Radius of circle, period of revolution. Period of revolution. Again, two figures A and B. Two circular motions are there. Radius of circle. Here the radius is small a, here the radius is small b. Period of revolution. This is time period, this is time period for this figure B. Sense of revolution, this is anti-clock, this is clock. Obtain simple harmonic motion of x projection. इसका मतलब परपेंडिकुलर x एक्सिस पर है. तो A, it is x A cos omega t plus phi naught. This is equation for A. Now according to figure here, capital A is small a, amplitude, this is amplitude, means radius. Omega 2 pi t. 2 pi t is 4, so it is pi by 2. Phi naught, this is phi naught. (45° means pi by 4. Now, whether it is plus or minus, यहाँ इधर होता तो पीछे होता, वो पीछे फाई नॉट, यहाँ ये आगे है तो इट इज प्लस फाई नॉट। स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट यहाँ होता तो पीछे होता था, इक्वेशन विल बी दिस, ए कोस ओमेगा टी माइनस वाई भी आई हैव रिटन फाई नॉट प्लस, ये आगे है स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट यहाँ मीन से। पुटिंग these values in first x a, capital A is small a, cos omega t, omega it is pi by 2 t plus phi naught pi by 4. This is the corresponding equation. Obtain simple harmonic motion of x projection of rotating particle. So this is that equation. B. Again x projection is there. So x a cos omega t ये है स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट, ये पीछे है पीछे, सो माइनस फाई नॉट, दिस विल बी द इक्वेशन। ए हियर इज बी, प्रोजेक्शन एक्स एक्सिस में है, सो दिस डिस्टेंस ऑल्सो बी, कॉस सॉरी ए इज बी ओमेगा 2 pi by t, 2 pi t, t is 30, so it is pi by 15, phi naught is 90, or it is pi by 2, putting in first x, a is your b, cos omega t minus pi by 2, Now again a question. Figure 8b depict two circular motions. This is figure A, this is figure B. They depict two circular motion. Radius of circle, here it is 3 centimeter, here it is 2 meter. Period of revolution, for A 2 second, for B it is 4 second. Sense of revolution, this is clockwise and this is anti-clockwise. Obtain simple harmonic motion of x projection. If it is not written even, this x distance is given in figure. ये मार्क रखा है कि we should take x projection. Rotating particle P. This is the rotating particle P. Here A, ये initial position है particle P. This one. ये sense of revolution है. X A cos omega t. अब प्लस phi naught और माइनस phi naught. ये है सेंस ऑफ रेवोल्यूशन. तो ये आगे है, आगे स्टार्टिंग यहां से आगे, यहां की बजाय यहां है प्लस phi naught. तो here A is 3 centimeter, omega 2 pi nu 2 pi by t 2 pi t is 2, it is pi. Phi naught, it is pi by 2. Look, putting these values in first. X A is 3 centimeter, cos omega is pi plus phi naught, it is pi by 2. Now for figure B, x projection is there, A cos. Now we will see the phi naught will be plus or minus. एंटी क्लॉक, ये होता है स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट यहां. फिर आगे है ये, आगे प्लस phi naught. Here in figure A is यहाँ बैक, ये सेंटीमीटर होगी डिस्प्लेसमेंट. Here A is 2 meter. Now the displacement here is in centimeter. Here this will be in meters because it is 2 meter. Omega 2 pi by t. It is 2 pi by t is 4. It is pi by 2. Phi naught. This angle. It is by putting in first x a 2 cos omega pi by 2 t plus pi. So this is corresponding equation of S.H.M. You can further write it to 180 plus theta cos theta quadrant third all sine 10, either this equation or this equation. Here you can write it in terms of sine also. Minus 90 plus, so 3 sine pi t. Draw corresponding reference circles for each of simple harmonic motions. Indicate initial t is equal to 0, position of particle radius of circle angular speed if sense of revolution is anti-clockwise. X draw corresponding reference circle for each of simple harmonic motion. ये फर्स्ट केस लिया है, सेकंड बाद मिलेंगे, पहले फर्स्ट को सॉल्व करेंगे. क्या क्या हमने रेफरेंस सर्कल प्लॉट करना है. इसका x है तो cos में बदलना पड़ेगा. x 2 cos 90 प्लस थीटा इज माइनस साइन थीटा, तो 90 plus theta. This is theta. So 90 plus theta minus. This equation can be rewritten like this. X है, we have to take equation in terms of cos. So x 2 cos 3t pi by 2 plus pi by 3. This is the equation. Corresponding circle. This is x. Here A is 2. Units not given. Omega is 3. Phi naught 5 pi by 6. The equation is x a cos omega t plus phi naught. यहाँ से कंपेयर करके तो राइट A is 2, phi naught, it is pi by 2, this one is pi by 3, this is starting point, plus आगे है, because the sense of revolution is this. If sense of revolution was this, then here was starting point. So this will be 5 pi by 6. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is 2, this omega 3, always radian per second. So this is first solution of first question. X cos pi by 6 minus t or x cos t minus pi by 6 minus cos theta is cos theta. So A is 1, omega is 1, phi naught is pi by 6. पीछे है ये, पीछे x, y, this is A, it is 1, sense of revolution anti-clockwise पीछे, तो Pt is equal to 0. This is pi by 6. This is the corresponding circle, and omega. What we have to write? Indicate initial position, radius, angular speed. So this is starting, this is radius, this is angular. Sense of revolution is given. C x 3 sine two pi t plus pi by 4. cos में बदलेंगे पहले. cos 90 plus theta. -90 plus theta. Minus sin theta. So minus cos theta, always cos theta. 3 cos 2 pi t three pi by 4. Corresponding circle x y projection this. So A here is 3. Compare with this. Omega 2 pi radian per second. Phi naught 3 pi by 4 प्लस है ये प्लस. तो आगे सेंस ऑफ रेवोल्यूशन ये है 3 pi by 4. ये यहां तक पाई and it is 3 pi by 4. This is the starting point, and omega 2 pi radian per second. A is 3, x-axis.